Hey guys, it's Matt Mania. Coming at you today with a video for new thing Magic just got brought out. This is the Commander Green collection. It's got a lot of staples for Green, some of the throwback favorites. It's got things like Seaborn Muse, Omnath Locus of Man, but I'm gonna go through each card once I open this. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Let's see. Now, I'm going to warn y'all ahead of time. I'm very bad about opening boxes, so this is probably going to make y'all cringe. So you're just going to have to forgive me ahead of time. All right? There we go. I got it. Give myself a paper cut while I'm at it, right? There we go. Just let the trash fall wherever. Wow. Wow, that's actually pretty nice. Oh. That's cool, right? Little thing to keep them in, maybe. The box is actually pretty sturdy. It's really cool. Alright, let's get into this. Alright guys, so this set came with 8 cards. So the first one is Frailey's Lana's Fury. This is a legendary planeswalker. It's 3 and 2 green casting cost. Loyalty counters is 3. Its +2 is create a 1/1 elf druid creature token with tap, add a green. So it's like Llanowar elves. -2, destroy target artifact or enchantment. And then -6, draw a card for each green creature you control. Everybody knows with anything green that tokens are basically a thing, and usually they are green. This thing makes its own tokens, creating the pretty much Llanowar elves, the elf druids that tap for mana. So you draw engine and mana ramp. It's not bad at all. And the cool thing about this one is Frailey can actually be your commander. Show you guys real quick. All right. And I'm going to sleeve these along the way. Should have sleeved this one when I started with it, but, you know. All right. Let's get into our next card. This one is Omnath Locus of Man. This one came out a while back. This is a reprint that I was looking forward to. I love the art on this one, too. Omnath is a legendary elemental. It's 200 green, so 1/1. You don't lose unspent green mana as steps and phases in, which is very important because we all know that green is a very heavy mana ramping color, as we saw from the Planeswalker before. Many of you guys that play green know that there's a lot of cards that you do for land search, cheats lands in, getting multiple lands. Cards like Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Explosive Vegetation, things like that. Omnath, the Locus of Mana, gets +1/+1 for each unspent green mana you have. So you guys could just sit there, play stuff for your turn. You sit and then just dump your mana at the end phase. There are cards that can combo with it, like Seaborn Muse, where you untap during other players' untap step. So untap on their turn, at the end of their turn, dump it all into your mana pool, and then keep going. So EDH players, it's going to be a big thing. Show you guys the art on that real quick. I love the art on this one. It's really cool. Next one we got is Bane of Progress. This is 4 and 2 green. It's an elemental 2/2. When Bane of Progress enters the battlefield, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. You put a 1/1 counter on this guy for each one that you destroyed that way. So it's kind of what white does for board wipes, except you're wiping off artifacts and enchantments. And for an EDH format, that's a big deal. Show you guys the artwork on this one real quick too. Alright, so this next one is a big staple for green. Like, every green deck should have this card. Seaborn Muse. So Seaborn Muse is a 2/4 creature spirit. It's 3 and 2 green to cast it. Untap all permanents you control during each player's untap step. That's the card I was telling you about when I was talking about Locus, or the Omnath Locus of Mana. Artwork's not half bad. I mean, I prefer the original, but that's still pretty cool. Especially for players getting into the game, I feel like this artwork would hit a little bit more home for them. So they get to experience the old school cards, but they get to have the artwork maybe, you know, they feel more familiar with. Next card. Now this card, I don't know exactly if it's been reprinted before or if it was a Judge promo or whatnot before, but this card has not had much of a reprint, if so. It's called Sylvan Library. This is also another really good green staple. It's 1 in a green. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand, draw on this turn. For each of those cards, you pay 4 life or put the card on top. So if you are a little ahead on life, or you haven't taken much damage, it's a good way to accelerate your draw in green. And then it's also a good way that if you don't have a lot of life, but you can kind of pick and choose how your draw is going to be next turn as well. So it kind of gives you a chance for almost a free scry, except you don't put it back on the bottom, you just rearrange them on top. It's like a free Sensei's Divining Top, really. So it's really, really good. Show you the artwork on that. All right. The next one is really good as well. Green decks are usually decently creature heavy for the most part. This card is called Worldly Tutor. It's 1 green, it's an instant. You can search your library for a creature card and reveal that card. Shuffle your library and then put that card on top of it. So for a green deck, that's really strong. You can get your extra mana producer, like maybe something that gives you double or triple mana. You can get the big trample stompy guy. Whatever it is that you're looking for, this would be your go-to card. So I'll show you guys the updated artwork on this one. Worldly Tutor was reprinted in a couple of older editions. I'm not sure about some of the newer ones, but this is definitely the newest reprint. Looks pretty good. Alright, and these last 2 are pretty much just updated artworks of staples that usually come in Commander decks. They just have a green theme to them. First one is Soul Ring. You can tap it for 2 colorless mana. It costs 1 to play it. Pretty strong mana ramp, and since it's colorless, it can go in any kind of deck. So, definitely a necessity in any deck that you would play. The last card is also a staple for any Commander deck you play. It's called Command Tower. It adds 1 mana of the color of your choice that's in your Commander's color identity. So these were the 8 cards that came in the Commander's Green collection. Alright, so if you guys are play green, or if you guys are looking to maybe just add something really nice looking to your collection, this would be a great grab. It's also good for trade as well. Whatever you guys want to do. Obviously, there's lots of different things you can do with it. I'm definitely open to do other openings, booster boxes, deck profiles of, like other Commander decks or maybe Challenger decks or whatnot. Maybe do some deck profiles, like you saw we pulled the Frailey and the Omnath, or maybe if there's like another legendary creature you guys would like to see, a deck list for, I could do some research and put something together. You guys can just leave any kind of ideas in the comments below, or if there's something you want to see, just let me know. If you guys like this video, just go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe for more, and we will definitely be pumping out some more videos in the near future. So you guys take it easy, have a good one, and we'll see you guys in the next video.